Hello and welcome back to Hearts of Iron 3 and the Germany campaign. And where we left off, we did have a crash, but we were invading the Middle East. And as you can see, we have been able to move over the Suez Canal. The Brits have no real forces of which to speak of. And because of that, we're able to move across quite nicely. When we look at the kind of general situation, Poland has capitulated. We haven't had the event yet on kind of carving them up and how we want to do that, but they are fully capitulated, which is good. And we are getting ready for the invasion of France. But in the meantime, we are launching our attack into the Middle East. So I did land Mr. Student behind here at El Alamein because this is a very difficult nut to crack, and I noticed it had no units inside of it. So because it had no units inside of it, it effectively cuts off the units on the Italian border, which are the last significant British units in the area, from being able to support over here. And our own kind of light armor brigades and the like, they are moving along very nicely to the point where they are overtaking and overrunning North Africa. This would be Rommel's dream IRL if he'd had the opportunity. Now, I don't need any more Heeresgruppe, thank you. And yeah, we've got some reinforcements and things finishing up, which means we're going to get back into doing a full production queue. Just waiting on our Marines and things to finish up, which is good. And I am moving on Alexandria. You can see Schmidt is dealing with a little bit of a counterattack. Nothing crazy, but something. And yeah, we'll take you immediately over there. You fine gentlemen can go over here. And then yeah, we've got some mountaineer units and things. Okay, propaganda broadcast, let's give it a go. And yes, let's get back the Greater German Reach, or Reich, and yep, Fate of France. We will do autarky, and we don't need any armies. No, thank you. Good, so we've got a little bit of a better production queue, which is what we want. And yeah, we're waiting on this motorized unit to kick into gear. Klostner. And we do have halfway decent production going on here. It's not horrendous. And I can afford to take a little bit out of there. So officers are now at that amount a day, which is nearly 80 officers a day, which is pretty good going. And yeah, let's support attack there so that we can really crush the first army. And this should provide a little bit of supply. There's 3 days left, perfect. So okay, yeah, we've got some hospitals. And yeah, that's from incorporating the Greater German Reich. Okay, there we go, fully produced. Now, the Egyptian garrison is under direct attack. And we're going to move up the our paratroopers now, just as standard ground infantry, because we've got a little bit of a cleanup operation to do. And we're sending one motorized division south, just to make sure that there's nothing lurking in the south that we need to be aware of. Okay, and I can see that we're doing a little bit of rares production. So, yeah, and some of them are going to be done soon, so that's good. That frees up a little bit more IC. More captured mines that we can take control of. Okay, and that Egyptian garrison is most definitely kicking the bucket. Now this has been a lightning conquest. You know, we've achieved this in the better part of a couple of months. The Brits were not expecting the grand onslaught that we see here. And there's one seaplane tender there. I wonder where the Navy is. Okay, cool. 1942. We'll let the 41-1 go. Because we got some 40 techs that we've started there. Yep, supply production. Get that one going.
Today there are thousands of columns proceeding along the border which our troops have reached. By Kutno, by Lemberg, and by Brest-Litovsk.
And poor old Mr. Leighton Joffrey. He's a naval commander stuck doing... Ooh, I think I just accepted some trades that I don't want. Yeah, we'll hold off on that one. Yeah, so Cuba's a no. Costa Rica's a no. Nicaragua, it's a no. We'll keep the Brazil one going.
Those remaining in Poland in the army will capitulate, will lay down their weapons, and will also be taken captive.
Okay. I like this. This is good. I'd go as far to say it's so good. And we are slowly liquidating that garrison unit before the Brits have a chance, hopefully, to get any reinforcements in, which is doubly good. Okay, so we just need to get one of these through, and then we've pretty much got like a full... Well, it does look like the organization's going to give out first. So, Mr. Schroff has won a great victory here today. His corps here, he's nearly a level 4 commander. Well done, good sir. Okay, let's take this Panzer Division under Schmidt. I mean, we can actually accept this because he'll be getting a little bit of the extra bonus from that. Okay, good. Yeah, these are extremely effective, fast units over here. Like, they are quick. Okay, and students got a single garrison unit to deal with. And the 4th Indian Division is not up to strength at all. Like, that is terrible. Okay, so we can take these production things out of Turkey's remit. They provided the help that we needed. Now they can return to their own lands. Okay, so we think we've cleaned out the deserts there, which is good. And they do have some anti-tank, so they're not completely useless. goes our attack there. Energy supplies. No, I don't want to do trades with... I'm sorry, guys. I do want to trade with you, but all of my convoys will get sunk. So, I can't trade with you. And we're going to build some convoys purely for that trade route that we've now instigated. We know we'll lose a lot, but it'll be okay. There we go. And now we can swing in from the north. Schloff's now a level 4, so he's got his first upgrade. That's really good. We'll take that. Weinberger and Schmidt. Okay, that seems like it's doing the job. We've finished off the Middle East. So, now, the key will be to get Iraq into our faction. And we'd like to get Yemen as well, to be honest with you. But it's still early war, we've got time. Okay. This is all what we want. And Tucker Francis is going to be the next one. He's a British... so he commands the 4th Indian and he's from the army of British India. So... our first catch of the day. And yeah, Bulgaria, we'll do that energy trade. Thank you very much. There you go, and there's Schloff in as well. Weinberger, the Desert Fox. I don't want the unit to, like, break. And go back to London. No siree. Though it might do that at this rate. So, 20,000 casualties. And we can invite Estonia. Welcome, Estonia. Madness. Anyone else want to join? No. Though neither of them are that far away. They're both pretty close. And, aha, that's our Marines done. So. Hey, that's not bad. That is a solidly large division. So, when our landing craft come on out, yeah, we can get them into here and then start using them as a landing force. That's the only thing I can think of. Okay, now that's made Okay, that's made them very happy, because that's organised these units. The Italians can now afford to move units off the border and go put them over on the French border, which is what we want. Turkey's looking mighty strong. Von Kluger is a decently high level commander. What about Visa? Yep, not bad either. And Ireland wants to do a trade, but we're going to say no. Okay, naval strike tactics. And that reads like a full production queue to me. That's good. So, naval strike tactics. Airborne unit training, yeah, that's fine. Steel welding, and yeah, we've got some electronic techs and things that we want to be getting onto. The question is, where do we strike next? The Middle East has fallen. Long live the Middle East. Now the real question becomes, what do we want to do with the conquered territory? Because I would like to create a puppet down here. But something tells me that's not going to be an option. Right, yeah, let's get you back into Turkish controlled areas. Let's take you back there. Let's take you over here. And then let's take you bar you. And let's send you to go deal with Kuwait. Take Kuwait, Dubai, and Aden over here. Let's get another veteran unit HQ. And get on to mechanical computing machine. Everything coming up good, I think, at the moment. And we only need enough forces just to kind of hold things down over here. That's all. Ooh. I don't think we need the British equipment. We can just get the supply, I reckon. Anything to help our units push a little bit. And Glono. Well, that's a very nice uprising you have there. And Yugoslavia. Hello, my friends. Willkommen. So now we have a direct land route into Turkey, which is good. Now the real question is, can we get Romania? And oh, their highest threat and things is gonna tick in our favour. Guatemala? Where would you be? Are you here? No. Honduras. Ah, Guatemala. Well, hello there, Guatemala. This diplomatic victory that I'm going for seems to be working quite well. I'm surprised some of these nations would want to join the Axis, but hey. They've got a few units, like, you know, speed bumps and the rest of it. The fall of Cairo to the mighty Germans. And Romania, hello, hello, hello. Well. The fall of Cairo spurred a lot of nations to join us. Apparently. So we've got 40% of the world's victory provinces. Estonia is an Axis member already. We got Nicaragua, Peru. We're already in the Axis. So we're waiting on possibly Tibet. Yeah, Afghanistan is a pesty bloody fucker in this one. It just will not. It will not kick in our direction. And sadly, you're all drifting towards the Allies, but not drifting quickly enough, I'm afraid. And Iraq, yeah, they're heading towards us as well, which is good. So all of those things point to a big positive core historical axis. That's going to get us a lot of bonuses, resources-wise. Okay, and we're on to 122 officers a day. That is bloody good. Okay, up to 4% IC efficiency, which will bring some of these times down a little bit, I assume. Some heavy armor due out relatively soon. Now we've got a little bit of industry building in Saarbrücken. But not much. So we've got the grand total of about... So we've got 5, so about 7. 7 industry on the way out. Okay, then Guatemala. Well, you're forming a part of our Grand South American, I mean, you could be Central American, I guess, alliance. It would be lovely if we could get El Salvador as well. Oh, they are coming. They're very close to us. So, El Salvador, Nicaragua, oh, Honduras. What about Honduras? No, they're going allies, but you, and you're all, like, kind of for us. Ah, probably you've got a higher rep because you've got the Brits right on your doorstep. And I've been raising threat against them the entire time. Yeah, so where they're a nice healthy 66 now. And have you had an election yet? Still the Social Democrats. I imagine it's 1940, right? Where that kicks in. Because oh, am I getting a phone call? The answer is I don't think so. Okay. So, another 39 to do there. Now, we very nearly got a complete stranglehold on kind of all of the areas that we wanted. Let's just take that one, and then we'll have got what's left of over here. And yeah, you're moving back to Q8, so that'll be okay. How long until you get there? Apparently the thingy of December? Yeah, he's better off doing it. Yeah, perfect. That's good. So it'll be interesting to see if the Brits do try something, because they've got a load of units in South America that they can't call on now. They've got a load over here that they can't call on. Although we could push out. I don't suppose you want to give that a go, guys. 16. Actually going quite well. So we might be able to win that. And then the aim will be to try and quickly knock Norway out of this. Because we can get Denmark dealt with quite quickly and easily. They're not the problem. The problem is getting Norway knocked out quickly and easily. And yeah, the Greeks. Where are the Greeks at? No, they're going towards the Allies. And apparently we're controlling provinces that are the cause of Greece. Since when? Oh, okay. They think these two provinces here are part of Greece. Okay, whatever. Not my problem. Okay, like, the train lost. Well, we have more trains to throw into battle. We also have this cavalry unit. We will send that to go deal with it. Right, come on, guys, you got this. I want a nice map painting exercise. And once we take this, these two will fall into us. Okay, there we go, North Africa. You are completely or mostly under Axis control, apart from the French area, which, I'm not going to lie, the Italians look paused and ready to move into. British colonial holdings will be snuffed out. Okay. And the next level of landing craft, 1940. Infantry radio communications. Yeah, all of this is good. This is all positive. So with the addition of Romania at 40.13, Britain already at 10% of their like allottedness. It'd be great if we could get Afghanistan to join us. Like, it would really help no end. But that's okay. Now, Lithuania. You're drifting towards the Axis. And Latvia. You're drifting towards the Axis. Now, they'll still get them. But Estonia will... Estonia's actually got quite a lot of units. Estonia's funny, because if Estonia was to be declared on by itself, it's got enough units to where it could actually hold the position on its front, probably for quite some time. Because it's got two very good choke points. Like Forest there and Narva there. Like, those are really effective choke points. And even if it had to fall back, it would have positions to fall back to. It's just if other countries got invaded around it that it would cause a problem. Oh, Hipper. Hipper versus submarines. Okay. We're going to get, yeah, you back in the motorized group. And then, yeah, once we're done taking these last couple of provinces, we're then going to get into position to attack Kuwait. Then we're going to attack Dubai, and then we are going to attack Aden. And then the Middle East will be well and truly ours. Oman, who are at war with us, we can attack them as well. So we can take all of this out around here while we wait to invade Scandinavia. This all sounds pretty damn perfect. Okay, yeah, that's good with me. Yeah, so all the areas in like this Arabian Peninsula bit will fall like dominoes. And then the question becomes... Yeah, you are drifting our way, so I don't really want to use manpower on you. Same thing with Iraq, although they are slow. Okay, so next up we've got Malta, which we need to look at, but Gibraltar. That is going to be the key one. If we can take Gibraltar and hold down this area here, then really this becomes a Axis lake over here. When it becomes an Axis lake, that means we can divert all the forces from over here towards Turkey and this front here. Because when war begins with the Soviets, we can push up out of here into these areas, this very resource heavy area of the Soviet Union, cripple their oil production and some of their rare production, whilst our units come in from this area at the same time. So both of those things taken together can be very useful. We can move our tanks up the plains up towards Astrakhan. We have cunning plans, ladies and gentlemen. Cunning plans. But for that to happen, we do need to take Gibraltar. Which I think we can do. We got the units to do it. We just need to act quickly. Okay, ground attack tactics, 1940. 1940. Radios. And yep, industrial zone organization. All the lovely industry techs. We like getting those. We're losing a little bit on metal, but not a lot. Losing a little bit on rares, but it's manageable. And we're fine on energy. Okay, and then we're just waiting on that landing craft stuff to get done, as I said earlier. No need. Okay, here we go. So, landing craft. 2 groups of 3. Which looks perfect for our marine units here. Okay, and 50 IC left over. Including one of our rares things, which is just finished up. And I think we're going to get to the start of the new year, and then at that point we can have a think about what we want to do, because we can afford to build up supply for a few days. It's not the end of the world. Okay, bank for international settlements, yep, 4,000. We will lose some units to convoy raiding. That is inevitable. It's a shame we can't have an overland route now. Now that we've got Axis partners coming all the way through Europe, we could easily shift supplies round like so, rather than on this sea route, but ah well. don't mind losing a little bit of national unity. Not for the sake of keeping that supplied. Okay, so we've got an infantry unit there. We've got some support from the Saudis in this part of the world. Less so down there, but into this, they've got like a defensive line that they're like built here. So we could consider a movement like so. And okay, Argentina, you want to buy some planes? Sure. I'm loving this. Aha. I see that. Yeah, because if we can take that area there, so we can take Georgetown. That doesn't do a lot for us, but it does take the aluminium away from them. And gets us in a position to attack the Dutch holdings. Come on, Bidner. Get fucked. Okay, perfect. So that's fine. We don't need to convert any passenger ships, and we can just do economic spying just to get a little bit of a production boost. And how many convoys can we get? Let's get 500. Let's try and not quite go to toe-to-toe, but let's try and keep these guys supplied as long as we can. And yeah, we'll take another railway gun. Okay. We'll finish the episode on taking back Glono. I mean, they did it before Adam got there, so that's something. And, okay, Mope landing. And yeah, we can build that. Those are the strong points that were horrible on the Soviet campaign to deal with. Okay. Right then, thank you very much for watching, everyone. I'm very happy that we've taken the Middle East. We need to just keep an eye on our national unity to make sure it doesn't drop too quickly, but that's fine. We're going to try and get Iran into the Axis, and then we're going to try and finish up all the areas here in, like, kind of eastern/southern Arabia. The Horn of, you know, near what would be called the either Persian Gulf or the Arabian Gulf, depending on who you ask. So yeah, thank you very much for watching, everyone. I look forward to seeing you in the next episode of Hearts of Iron 3. Thanks again. Bye-bye.